Hello friends, Seth Hedman here. Thanks for joining me. I'm going to give a little bit of a vision and introduction as to why I am doing these YouTube videos and why I would take the time to make this journey into the YouTube world. I think for me it starts with Facebook, and like many of you, I've become increasingly disillusioned with Facebook's ability to communicate information and facilitate healthy conversation. Facebook, particularly around the election, began to feel like a big crowded room where everybody is walking around yelling at the top of their lungs their opinions, and nobody's actually listening to each other. Everyone's just yelling. And every post onto Facebook for me felt like I was just contributing to that. Like I was yelling out, hey, let's have a nuanced conversation. And that wasn't received. It didn't feel like the best forum for that. So in response to that, I felt God lead me to kind of leave that room, to go in a different room that was more quiet, where I could read and study and seek the Lord. And I've been really wrestling with how God wants me to use my gifts in a way that is healthy, that can facilitate conversation, right? I feel like God has gifted me to be able to not only teach, but to take what can be really complicated and controversial issues and topics and break it down in a way that is understandable and can be passed on and communicated to others. So really, these YouTube videos is just an attempt to be faithful and obedient in using my gifts in this new forum in a way that can hopefully facilitate better understanding and better conversation. So I'm going to be working through things that particularly pertain to Christian mission and the worldview. Broadly speaking, I'm going to be addressing things related to missiology, which is the study of mission, things that I've learned doing college ministry for the last few years, tools, paradigms that can hopefully be passed on and from students to other staff to friends, right? And it can really edify and build up the church and our understanding of mission. I'm also going to touch a little bit on political theology, how our faith relates to politics in a way that can hopefully unify us and bring it together, and as well as sociology, sort of the study of society and how God touches on these different areas and different topics that can be really divisive. So again, I'm hoping to create a better dialogue. I'm hoping to create videos that are simple and easy to understand, that can help shape our worldview as Christians, that can be passed on and taught to others. I really think that as Christians, we need to learn to talk to each other, to understand each other, to feed off of each other's perspectives. Because if we can't do it, we who are the bride of Christ, right? We who are the church, if we can't lay down our prejudices and our misunderstandings and our suspicions and come together and build one another up in seeking the truth and love, if we can't do it, then nobody can. The world needs to see it from us. And so focusing on what I can control and using the area of influence that I have, I'm going to make some videos using some of my thoughts and some of the things I've learned. And I hope that it will help create that better dialogue for you. I hope that it'll be edifying and encouraging and even convicting. I hope that it can help create spaces and conversations so that we can understand each other a little better. So I hope that you'll watch. I hope that you'll share and subscribe, and that you will be with me on this journey into the YouTube world. Thanks so much. Thanks for listening. Looking forward to it. God bless.